Okay, so in this video, I'm going to show you exactly step by step how you can set up a WhatsApp AI agent on n8n that can accept payments and chat for a business. So over here, you can see we have this chat down here. I've set this up for a gym, so I'm going to say, hi there, can I book a personal trainer? We send that over. When we send that, it's going to run over here on n8n. It's going to create a response and send it back to us. As you can see over here, it says, hi, definitely I can help with that. Are you looking for one session or are you thinking of a package to get started? Let's say I am looking for a package. I want to take the gym serious this year. When we send this, it should respond back with all of our packages for this gym. So you can see it says, love the energy. The four session package is €220. It's a great way to stay committed. What's your name and when are you thinking of heading in for the first session? I'm around 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. weekdays. Let's say I am looking to start ASAP. Do you have this Friday 2 p.m. available? When we send this off, it's going to go and check all of the bookings. If there's no bookings, it's going to send us over the payment link. So you can see here, it checked all of our reservations. It says Friday 2 p.m. works perfectly. I'll set you in for that. What's your full name? And do you have any specific goals? I want to get ripped. My name is Foley. Let's send that off. It should update our CRM over here, which is just Google Sheets. So if we come over here, you should see it updating the Google Sheets now. You can see it says Folu, his number, the date he wants to book. We have the booking type, which is the 4 session, the date and time, the status and the goals. He wants to get ripped. And the status is the payment is waiting approval. If we come back over here to WhatsApp, you can see it sends us a payment link. If I click through here, brings us to Stripe where I can make a payment. Let's put in some demo details. Let's put in a demo card. I can press pay. You can see now that this payment will go through. Okay, so there's the user paying. The person or the personal trainer will get notified that the person has paid. And over here, the user can just say, I have just paid. So the person has just paid. AI agent has responded, and that is the full chat done, where the AI agent brought them through and gave them the payment page. So to get started, here is the exact workflow that we're going to build. To show you how to build it, I'm going to build another one down here. The first thing we need to do is come up here, go over to WhatsApp and WhatsApp Business Cloud, and we need to select one of these triggers, which is on messages. Up here on the on messages, you can see we need to create a new credential. If you don't have one, you'll have to create one, and you can see it's asking for a client ID and a client secret. This is very basic, but just bear with me for the next 2 minutes as I walk you through exactly how to do this so you don't make any mistakes. So the first thing we need to do is come over here, and we need to look at business.facebook.com. That's exactly what you're going to look for. In here, if you don't have an account, then you're going to be behind a sign-in screen. So go ahead and just sign in with your Facebook account. Then over here, whenever you sign in, click down here to the settings page. Come over here to where it says apps and press add a new app. We're going to press create a new app ID. It's going to bring us to this page. I'm going to give this app a name. Let's say personal trainer. Let's press next. It's going to ask us, bring us to this page. Come down here to others. Again, this one again, press other, press next. Over here for select the type, business, next. And this is everything we've just filled out. Over here we have a business portfolio. When you sign in here firstly, it's going to ask you to create a business portfolio, in which you can see over here I have my business portfolio right here. So over here in this section, you're going to select that business portfolio that you first set up. You can't set up an account without setting up a business portfolio. It's just going to ask you for your business name and so on. Just fill out all of that information when you're first signing in and press create app. Put in your password. Okay, over here now, it will bring us to this page. We need to come down here and press WhatsApp and set up. Now in this section, we are nearly done. We're gonna press start using the API. And now we are just about done. So in this section right here, WhatsApp is going to give you a test phone number. With this test phone number, we're going to do all of the testing on this account. Whenever we want to deploy this for a client, we'll come in here and press add a phone number. And in here is where you will add in a phone number. You can go and buy one on Twilio, bring it over here and put in a business name. So whatever the personal trainer's name is, the category of the business, and go through this. You're going to add in your phone number. It's going to send you a message, and then you're going to have to confirm it. And then you can start sending messages from a personal phone number or a phone number that you have bought. Now for us, for speed of this video, I'm just going to use the test number that they give us. When you're using a test number, it's going to ask you to select the recipient, because on test numbers you can only have one recipient, which would be my phone number, so I can receive the messages and make sure it's working. Test the AI agent. Whenever I'm deploying this, obviously I'll buy a phone number on Twilio and put it in here. So for select the recipient, click in here and add your phone number. I'm going to add mine in here, then come down to this section and press send a message. Now before we send a message, I'm pretty sure when we press send a message, it's going to ask us for an access token. So we're going to come up here, press generate access token, press continue, and then you will get an access token right here. Then press send message, and it should send a message to the phone number or to your phone number that you add in this to section right here. So add your phone number in here, make sure you generate access token and press send message. You should receive a message over here on your WhatsApp which just says hello world, and that's how you know that you're able to start receiving messages from this test number. Now after we've done that, we know that we can receive messages. We come up here to the app settings, press basic, and in this section right here we're going to collect the two things we need. So the first thing we need is the app ID. Let's copy this, bring it over to n8n, app ID in the client ID section. Also we want this app secret, so I'm going to copy this. Make sure you show it first, copy it and bring it over and paste it into here. Now you have your client ID and your client secret. Whenever you click save, you're going to get a success. So if I click save, you can see we get connection tested successfully, and now we are fully connected up to this app. Now to test if it's working, I'm going to press play on this so we can test it. I'm going to come over here, I'm going to say hello. And as you can see right here, we receive that message. If I click in here, we have the message right here, which is hello. The next thing we need to do is we need to add the AI agent. So I'm going to come over here, I'm going to go to the AI agent section, and we're going to add in an AI agent. Connect chat trigger, we're going to press define below. And in here is where we're going to give it the prompt of what the user's message is. So I'm going to say user's message. We're going to come down here and collect the body, which is what the user sent over. And for our use case, I'm also going to give the AI, click in here, I'm going to give the AI the user's phone number. So I'm going to say user's phone number is, and we're going to bring over the WhatsApp ID, and this is going to be the user's phone number. Now for the prompt section, we're going to come down here, select system message, and in here is where we are going to add the prompt. I already have it pre-made, so I'm going to come up here and grab the prompt from this one, copy this, bring it down and add it into here. We're going to add in that system message. This prompt is telling this personal trainer how to act. I'm going to leave this full workflow down below in the second link in the description where you can download it for completely free. So all of the prompts, all of the tools will be in this, so you don't have to really do any work. It's in my free community, so click that second link below. But this prompt says, you are Sam, personal training assistant who helps manage bookings for Fit Pro via WhatsApp. You're helpful, natural, and so on. Gives the AI agent its personality. What do you offer? We have these session types, so there's a one-on-one, group class, initial consultation, which is free, and we have the 4-session package. This is our available times. For payment links, obviously send it to the customer whenever they have accepted the personal training. Over here we have the Google Sheet data. We'll get into that later. We give it instructions on how to chat. The workflow has access to memory rules, important stuff to say like check availability before suggesting times. We have examples of good versus bad, so good conversations or bad conversations, and we give it access to whatever time it is now. After we have that, we need to add a brain. So I'm going to come down here, I'm going to add Gemini. It seems to be the best right now. So let's add Gemini 3.0 Flash, Gemini Flash. And for the brain, so this WhatsApp agent has memory on previous conversations. Let's add in this simple memory. Press define below, and for the key, we're going to use a person's WhatsApp ID, which is their phone number, and we can set the contacts length to 15. So now it's going to have all of the conversations from this person. Now we need to add 2 tools, as you can see over here. It's just the Google Sheet tool. So the first thing we need to do is come over here to Google Sheet and make a very basic table like this, where it just has name, number, date, booking type, date and time of the booking, the status, so whenever we send a payment link, and the goal note. So whenever the personal trainer comes in here, they can see the person has paid and what they want to get out of the session. So I call this personal trainer CRM. Let's come back over here to n8n. Let's add the Google Sheets tool. Google Sheets tool. We're going to come down here and find the table that we've just made, which is personal trainer. We're going to select the sheet, which is the sheet 1. And in this section, we need to make sure that this is the get all rows. So this is going to get all of the rows. So whenever we're booking people in, it can check which times have already been booked. So if we come in here, we can select get all rows. That's all we need to do, and we can save that. Now the next one we need to add, as we can see up here, is the add and update reservations, and this is going to be append or update. So come down here, add the same tool again, which is Sheets, Google Sheets tool. This time we're going to set it to append or update a row. We're going to select the document again, and over here for the column to match on, so whichever user we're going to find, it's going to be again the user's phone number and the user's phone number to match. We'll give it and let the AI decide. It's just going to be the user's phone number given to you. Name, we can let the AI decide the rest of all of this on what exactly needs to be updated. Press save on that. So we can come over here now, nearly about to finish up. So we have WhatsApp Business Cloud, send a message. So when we press create a new credential, you can see here it's asking us for an access token and a business account ID. To get that, we're going to come back over to where we just were, over here, back down to the WhatsApp API section that we were just on. And over here, you can see it's asking us for a WhatsApp business account ID. We have that right here. Let's bring that over to n8n and drop it into here. Now for the access token, in any test scenario, we can use the generate access token, which is a temporary access token. This is going to last for about 60 minutes, I think, maybe 60 minutes or 2 hours. So whenever you're testing this, you can just press generate access token right here. Generate access token, select the test number that you're using and press continue. You can press save, and you can see it gives us an access token which we can copy and bring over to n8n, but this is just a temporary access token. If you want to be always able to send messages and not have to come in here and constantly change the access token, come over here, come down to the configuration section, and you can see here it says permanent token. It's going to teach you exactly how to do it. I'm not going to go through it in this video. I've done it in previous WhatsApp videos, but to show you what it means, if we come down here to the step number 4 where it says create system users, it tells you exactly how to do it. It's a 4-step process. It's very simple. So that's for whenever you're deploying this for a client and you don't want to have to keep coming back and changing it. Once you generate this access token, then you don't have to connect it again. But we're going to use the temporary access token for now, just so we can see if this is working. So we're going to come over here to the API setup, copy this one that we've just made, and bring it over and drop it in there. And when we click save, it should be working and we should be connected. So you should have your account up here, and then down here for the select phone number ID. For me, it's the actual phone number that I bought from Twilio, but if you're using a test number, then the test number will pop up in this section right here. Now for the recipient's phone number, we're going to come over here to WhatsApp, and again just add in the recipient's ID, which is their phone number. And then for the text message, for the text body, we're going to bring over the AI agent and drop in whatever the AI agent outputs. Now to get whatever the AI agent outputs, we need to run this. So I'm going to quickly run this. You can see it has outputted something now. We can come back up here and drop in the output. Now it's going to use that output to send messages, and that is the full build done. Now I've added in payment links into the prompt. So if we come in here, you can see I give it the payment link. So whenever somebody wants to book a 4-session package, send them over this Stripe payment link. Now to create this Stripe payment link, come over to your Stripe account. I'm in my test account right now. But when you come over to Stripe, obviously sign in, do all of that good stuff. Come down here to where it says payment links. In this payment link, I'm going to press create payment link, and we're going to either add a product. You can see here I already have the 4-session package right here, so I can just add that. But if we need to create a new product, come in here, press the product name. So let's say over here we have another one-on-one training, which is going to cost them €60. So we have the one-on-one training for €60. Let's come back over here to Stripe. Let's say one-on-one training. We can leave all of this empty. We don't need to fill in any of this. It's a one-off payment. If it's a recurring payment, you can change it to that. One-off payment price is going to be 60, and we can press add product. Once we add that product, now you can see we have a payment link for it. So we can press create link. Now you can see we have a Stripe link. So in our payment links, you can see all of the ones we have. We have the one-on-one training. We have the 4-session package. So I'm going to copy this URL. I'm going to bring it over to n8n, and I'm going to drop it in here. So for the one-on-one payment link, I'm going to drop that in here. And now the AI agent knows whenever somebody wants a one-on-one training, here's the link to send them. If they want a 4-session package, here's a different link, and they will all have different prices. If I just copy this link now, I'll go to it on my browser. You can see if we open this, the user can pay the €60 for that one-on-one training. And that is the full build done. So that's how you add payment links to your n8n and WhatsApp agents. Whenever the client pays, obviously the actual personal trainer will get a notification on their phone that there's been a new payment, and they can come in here and change his status to paid if they want to. They have all of the information here. If you want to start your own AI agency and scale it to over 100k per month like I've done with my agency, then you can click the first link in the description. If you want all of these n8n templates, click the second link in the description where I give them away for completely free.